Welcome to Terra Stadium here in Jonesboro, Georgia for the UPSL Georgia Premier Playoffs quarterfinal between Rovers FC and Potros FC. This is the first round of the playoffs. Third place Rovers FC taking on Potros FC here at Terra Stadium. Rovers FC coming into the game in third place with 7 wins, 2 draws, and 3 losses. 32 goals scored, 22 goals against. Potros coming in 6th place with 6 wins, 2 draws, and 4 losses. 26 goals scored and 25 goals against. As we get ready for kickoff, and we can see the teams warming up. We'll get you that footage in just a second. We'll bring you that right back. We have a frozen image on your screen. But as we get that fixed, we'll bring you some information about this game. This is the quarterfinals of the UPSL Premier Playoffs. The team that wins this game will advance to the semifinals and a chance to play to go to the final and enter the national playoff system. The winner of the Georgia division will play against the winner of the Tennessee-Kentucky division. Coming into this game, we can look at some of the information of the season. We can see here the final standings as Atlanta Rovers finished in 3rd place and Potros FC in 6th place. Only 1 game difference in terms of their record. 1 win for Rovers compared to Potros' 1 loss, which leaving them 3 points separated. Also tonight, Atlanta United Academy is taking on Atlanta City FC, and Kalanji Pro Profile is taking on SSL FC, all looking for a place into that playoff semifinal where Dalton United, the top seed of the season, is waiting for their opponent. The lowest advancing seed will take on Dalton United, and the 2 middle seeds will play each other, with the higher seed having the home field advantage. Tonight, Rovers FC have the home field advantage here at Terra Stadium. They come into the game on good form. 5 wins in their last 6 matches. The only loss coming in their last match just 2 days ago against Legends FC. Although that game, they rested some of their players who had played all season. So this game will be a completely different team and a different outcome. Potros FC coming into the game, having lost their last game of the regular season to Atlanta City FC, coming off of 2 wins previously before that. Their top goal scorer, Aaron Witten and Pablo Gonzalez, with 6 and 5 goals respectively, will be the ones to look out for. Another one to look out for will be Grayson Rockhill, the 15-year-old, getting the start in a different position than his normal place. He's played at left back all season. Today, he gets the start up top at the striker position. We'll take a look at the starting lineups if we can get those on the screen for you. We're having some technical difficulties getting those to you, so we will try to get that to you in a second. But what we can expect from this match: 2 teams that know each other well. This is the 6th meeting between these 2 teams in official competitions. They've also met in many friendlies beforehand. Potros having the advantage in the overall series with 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 win to Rovers. So this will be a match. This match will be very different than those other ones, however. So we will see how these 2 teams fare in this matchup today. Now we will finally get that lineup shown for you here for Potros FC, or not. Still facing some difficulties with that, so we'll try to get that to you as soon as possible as we get ready for this match. So we'll bring you the starting lineup for Potros FC in just a few minutes. Unfortunately, we do not have a roster for Rovers FC. We'll know some of these players by memory. We can see currently on the screen, number 10 appears to be Akini James, one of their top scorers. We also know Jair Lopez Figueroa was here tonight. He's a former Potros FC player as well. And we will bring you the starting lineup for Potros. And if we do get a roster for Rovers FC, we'll get you updated on that as well. So we'll be back in a few minutes to get you ready for kickoff and for the game. And welcome back to Terra Stadium for the UPSL playoffs quarterfinal. Potros FC versus Rovers FC as we get ready to kick off. Cold temperatures here in Jonesboro, Georgia, well into the low 40s, high 30s for tonight's match. 39 degrees currently as the teams get set up at their bench areas. The final touches of the match. Teams are getting ready to try to book their place into the UPSL semifinals. Referees coming out a little bit late for kickoff, still trying to warm up as the cold temperatures, wanting to spend more time in the press box in order to stay warm. As the final touches are made here on the field. Currently 8:05 p.m. here at Terra Stadium. Meant to have an 8 p.m. kickoff. Kickoff will be delayed just a few minutes as the referees get their final touches in. You can see both teams getting ready for the walkout and national anthem. We're bringing you the action here on Potros FC YouTube channel. Subscribe as we prepare for the end of this postseason as well as the spring season. We will be bringing you all of the action here on YouTube as well as other content. More to come, announcements to come soon. But subscribe so you don't miss any of it for the Potros FC fans. We also have a poll going in the chat for who you think will win the game. Of course, we're a little bit biased here on this stream, so 86% currently thinking Potros will win the game. The remaining 14% choosing Rovers at this time. Get your answer in the poll. See if we have any Rovers fans in the chat. We have some Potros fans. We've got Jace. Shout out to Jace. So both teams ready for the kickoff. Referees coming out late for the match, getting their warm-ups in. Just waiting for the referees to get ready to walk out. While we wait for that, we'll bring you the starting lineup for Potros FC. We can see Cameron Verona wearing the captain band today, starting in goal as he did in all the games this season. Sebastian Ramirez, Benjamin Uranga, Alan Hernandez, veterans of the club, getting the start as well. Aaron Witten, top goal scorer of the regular season with 6 goals, starting. Jarvis Mattis, Pedro Valenzuela also getting a start in the midfield. Win Bunpresser gets a start today in his natural left back position. Pablo Gonzalez, 5 goals this season up top. Ryan Palucci in the back, playing against his former club. And Grayson Rockhill, the 15-year-old, getting his start up top today at the striker position. We'll see if he can get onto the score sheet today. Darnell Tinker, Alex Polania, Dante Andre, Fernando Canedo, John Rodriguez, Irvin Marin, Jake Sayer, and Kevin Cercero on the bench today. Cold night here, 39 degrees as we get ready for kickoff. That temperature will drop just a bit as we get deeper into this game. UPSL playoffs. If the game ends in a tie, then there will be 2 15-minute extra times. If it's still tied after that, then it will go to penalty kicks, where we'll bring you all of the action today as we get ready to get started. Just a reminder of how these teams did in the season. Atlanta Rovers finishing in 3rd place with 23 points. Potros FC finishing in 6th place with 20 points. 1 game making the difference between the two teams in their positions. We can see the goals scored and the goals against. Rovers FC coming into the game hot in form with 5 wins in their last 6 matches, only with a loss to Legends FC on the final day. Legends FC coming out and securing their spot in the Premier Division as the teams walk out now. We don't have a roster for Rovers. We don't have their starting lineup, so we don't know who those players are going to be. If we recognize any, just from experience, we'll try to bring you those. We know the captain, number 2, is Renny Mateus. We know a few other players through experience in the league. 6th meeting between these two teams. Potros currently having the advantage with 3 wins and 1 loss and 1 draw. We can also see Eric Ferreira Rodriguez is one of the starters. Jair Lopez Figueroa is one of the starters. Try to get you more names. If we don't have them, we'll do our best to bring you updates through this game. And now we'll get ready for the national anthem. So no national anthem played here at Terra Stadium, as Potros FC in the all-white walks across. Rovers in the blue and black kits. Goalkeeper in pink. Goalkeeper for Potros in maroon. Referees in their green uniforms today as we get ready for the kickoff. Both of these teams having impressive seasons, making it into the playoffs, looking to try to advance to the next round. Just a quick reminder of the standings. Dalton United won the regular season, finishing in first place. They get a quarterfinal bye. They're directly into the semifinals. They will play the lowest advancing seed. Currently, Atlanta United Academy and Atlanta City are playing. We'll try to get you a score update on that one when we get the chance. Kalanji Pro Profile and SSL FC also kicking off at 8 p.m. We'll bring you updates on that one throughout the match as well. And we'll see how these teams will line up in the semifinals as the match goes on with the results. Potros FC finishing in 6th place. You can see a drop-off from 6th to 7th. From between 3rd and 6th, only 3 points separating the teams. Shows the level of competition this season. Vinotinto Atlanta and Club the Strongest finding themselves in the bottom 2 spots. They will be relegated to Division 1. Currently, Georgia Athletic Soccer Club has already clinched one of the promotion spots from Division 1 to the Premier Division. The second spot is available for the winner of the Division 1 playoffs, which are starting this weekend. Teams involved there: Georgia Revolution, Pachuca, Georgia. FC Birmingham's 2 team made the playoffs, but they are not eligible to gain promotion even if they win the playoffs. Middle Georgia United is one of the teams in the playoffs as well as Georgia Impact and Atlanta Academy are also there. So we'll get ready for kickoff. It looks like Rovers FC will be kicking off there in the blue and black, moving from right to left to start this match. Potros FC in the all-white from left to right. And we're going to get ready to see who will book their place into the UPSL Georgia Premier Division semifinals today, which team's season will end. Final checks. Looks like referees getting their communication system set up. Perhaps. So final touches, AR1 gets into his position. Players make their final adjustments, and we're kicking off here in Jonesboro, Georgia. Rovers FC getting us along the way for the UPSL Georgia Premier Playoffs quarterfinals. Both of these teams looking to advance to the semifinals. Rovers FC missing out on the playoffs in the spring season. Potros FC, the last time that they played in the fall of 2022, did not make the playoffs, finishing just outside. But for today, both of these teams are back in, and they're going to be looking to try to advance. 2 teams that know each other well, both from the Cobb County area, could say they're local rivals. Some players who have played for both clubs in this match today. Ryan Palucci being one of those, starting at center back. Jair Lopez Figueroa wearing number 7 for Rovers FC, one of the top players for Potros in appearances. Looking to beat his former club today. Win Bunpraser at left back, and Sebastian Ramirez at right back also had stints at Rovers FC. One of the notable former Potros players currently playing at Rovers, Augusto Del Rio, is out today. He is not in the roster. Here's White with the throw-in. We don't have the roster for Rovers, but we do recognize some from throughout the league. So a long throw-in coming in. Headed away, but only as far as the edge of the box, and a shot comes in. And a save from Cameron Verona to start off the match. So early chance there from Rovers. Take a look at the replay of that. Oh, apologize. We might have just missed the replay on that one. There it is. Edge of the box. Got the shot and a big hand from Cameron Verona. To keep the ball out of the back of the net. Here's Rovers once again in possession. Pressure from Potros, forcing them to go all the way back, and a bad pass back leads to a corner kick for Potros. So early chance here from Potros as well, 2 minutes into the game. Potros FC coming with a full bench. Only Caleb Miller, who was supposed to be on the bench, was not able to make it. One of the things with these midweek matches, sometimes things come up, especially in a match in Jonesboro. Rovers FC, based out of Cobb County. However, they play their home matches here in Henry County. Apologize, Clayton County. We're close to Henry County, but we're currently in Clayton County. So corner kick here. Some targets in the box. Ryan Palucci, Benjamin Uranga, Grayson Rockhill. See if they can connect with one of them. Palucci coming to the front post. Cross goes above everybody. Falls to Gonzalez, but can't get a shot away. Now a counterattack opportunity here for Rovers. An overlap run. Hernandez is there. He gets to the ball first. Throw in here. Last throw in for Rovers ended on a shot on target. We'll see if they can repeat it here. A long ball into the box. Palucci getting up. Now falling to Uranga. Now Witten will come away with it. Has Mattis in front of him. Finds him. A good move to keep possession. Here's Ramirez. Now Valenzuela. Coming back to Palucci, who moves it across. So Potros FC taking their time here. Not wanting to force anything forward or rush into the front. This will be a very intricate match. Here's Mattis. Does well to keep possession. Now Potros advancing forward. Here's Ramirez. Will he get to it first? Ferreira Rodriguez went down. Wasn't able to keep possession. Ramirez comes back on the second ball. Cross in over Rockhill. Now Witten. Mattis. Potros keeping possession. Witten again. Wide to Gonzalez. Back to Mattis. Has a shot. Not able to get it on target. So first shot of the match for Potros. So both teams kind of taking their time, testing out. Potros doing well to connect and get forward. Got some fans for Rovers in the chat today. Vanessa as well, longtime supporter of Potros here in the chat. Currently, Potros winning the poll. Of course, this is Potros' YouTube channel, so that was the expectation. But we'll see if more Rovers fans come in as this game continues. We'll end that poll soon. Apologies for those at home as that ball goes into that center. It's going to be a little difficult to see the ball with the all-white center logo. So far, one chance in the game. We'll take a look at the replay of that chance again for Rovers in the first minute of the game. And that save from Cameron Verona with the hand. Good opportunity there for Rovers, but great save from Verona. Verona being one of the consistent players of the season. Pedro Valenzuela and Cameron Verona, the two players who have started every match this season for Potros. A lot of other players missing out through injury that probably could be in that stat as well. But squad rotation, it's important to have a deep squad. Here comes Mateus. Getting the ball forward, but not able to find his teammate. Hernandez was there. And a battle in the middle. Comes off Boone Prosert for a Rovers throw-in. Mateus. Going back to the goalkeeper. Pressure from Gonzalez and Rockhill. Forcing the long clearance. Uranga's there. Not able to find a teammate. Not on the second try either. Now Rovers comes away with it. Opportunity here. Connects to the center. Now a shot from outside the box. That one's wide. Second shot of the game for Rovers. Rovers FC top goal scorer this season was Luke Sexton. Aren't sure if he's in the starting lineup today. Don't recognize anyone who looks like him based on what we know. He had 8 goals this season. He started the season and had a couple of goals at the beginning. Missed a lot of the games in the middle of the season. Came back late and had a flurry of goals in the last few matches. Their second top goal scorer, Renny Mateos, the center back and captain, also their penalty kick taker. He had 2 goals in the last match between Rovers and Potros and a 2-2 draw, both being penalty kicks. Aaron Witten, the top goal scorer for Potros, starting today in a deeper position in the midfield. Here's Ramirez. Gets a cross in. Not able to find a teammate, and now Rovers will have a chance to go on the counter. But Uranga's there to break it up. And ball over the top and an offside is called against Witten. And it will be a free kick for Rovers. And ladies and gentlemen, here joining me now is Davis Barlow, who's going to be here to bring you some of the action as well.
Excited to be here, Chris. Cold night here just south of Atlanta.
Yes, just under 40 degrees currently at the moment. But we're up here on top of the press box, so it feels even colder for us. A little bit of a wind chill as well.
We'll see what Potros has today. You sent the starting lineup here earlier. Rockhill up top. That brings an extra dynamic to this squad today. And ultimately, got to score goals if they're going to win today.
Yeah, for sure. Rockhill, we know he's a very talented individual. Getting the opportunity in the front, we know that he has good composure. He's a very strong player, very fast, good skills, and has all the attributes that you need to be a good striker.
That's a good ball from Ramirez. Wanted to pick out Valenzuela there. Just a little bit too much pace. The field's a little bit colder. That ball's going to skip a little bit more. Brilliant turf field.
And we'll get you caught up, Davis, as well. 1 shot on target so far from Rovers, leading to a Verona save. We'll look at the replay of that one more time.
Attack brewing in the midfield here. Good piece of move. Has options out wide. We'll play it short out wide. Now it's going to look out to that right wing. Looking to swing it in. Big ball into the box. Big diving punch there from Verona to keep it back out. Got to make sure he gets back on his line here. Danger far from over with. Surrounded by white jerseys. Another save from Verona. Rovers lets it roll out for a throw in there, but Verona tested twice as we get another look at it. Big punch there. 4 white jerseys surrounding the forward here. Still able to get a shot off. It's a kick save for Verona. Now a long throw in here. Looks like it will head into the 18. They'll play it short instead. Service incoming here, right-footed. Has picked out a target, headed straight up. Second opportunity, trying to find a touch. Potros defense in front. They will block it away. It stays on the pitch here, and then it does cross over the touchline. Goal kick for Verona.
Yeah, so we don't have a roster today for Rovers, but we do recognize some of these players from knowing the 2 teams throughout the seasons. The long throw in there from Justin White.
Out wide here, picked out Mattis in the mid, but he's giving it away. This is dangerous. Uranga trying to step. Left-footed attempt here. Uranga, big tackle to knock that one off. He does give it away, though. Danger inside the 18 once more. Now back to the top of the box. Big shot, and it's a goal. Rovers has opened the scoring.
Yeah, something that Potros needs to do is to close down quicker on those, and when they get those tackles in, when they stop those attacks, they need to get it cleared to safety. We'll take a look at the replay of that.
Top of the box opportunity there. It's a good slide tackle from Muranga here, but he just gives it right away. 4 yards of space for the forward there. Bends that one just inside the left post.
Yeah, too much space there in the middle. But a long way to go in this match. Again, we don't have the name of the goal scorer. Apologize for that.
Back underway here. Goal scored in the 12th minute for Rovers as Potros will go back to Verona. Plenty of space here. Ball forward, intercepted by Rovers. Played forward, but Palucci has a lot of time here. Back to Verona, and Potros will try it again. Wanted to go out wide, not going to quite get it. Oh, it's Rovers again. Overlapping run. Big step, wants to switch the field here, but it's an errant ball, and it will kick out. 2 big skips and out here, Chris. Again, a beautiful field here at Clayton County, but it is a long skip and touch here on the turf at this moment. That's another poor turnover here. Opportunity for Rovers once more. This one inside the 18. Couple settling touches. Back out wide. Shot is pulled. Just left. Don't be confused. It was threatening. We'll get another look at that one here. Plenty of space inside the box. Again, 3 yards, 3 touches. Plays it out wide. Just a little bit of a miss hit there. An unfortunate break for Potros here. So under fire is the club in white as Rockhill not able to gather that one up. Uranga's able to poke it back. Played out wide towards Witten, and just a bad ball again. It'll be a giveaway Rovers throw in here. Forward does not find a touch. Quick takeaway, played back in. Great first touch from Mattis. Out wide once more, and it's another ball that's just not going to connect here. Potros feels like they're pressing here, Chris. It feels like they really aren't playing like they have 75 more minutes left in this game.
Yeah, it's going to be important for Potros right now to look for the simple passes and just get a rhythm going. Try not to force too much. They've got a lot of time in this game, and it's going to come with patience and not trying to make mistakes or send bad passes like they have so far. They want to focus on the simple things. Once they can get the simple things down, then the rest will come.
There's a 50 played out by Mattis. It'll be a throw in here for Rovers. Down line once more. Cut out well. Valenzuela wanted to play it forward. Not going to quite get there. Ramirez now at the back, required to put in some work. This one's towards Rockhill. Great first touch. Pair of touches there is brilliant. He's worked it around too. Grayson Rockhill forward here. Goes down hard. And we will get the whistle back, yes. Ref gave it a chance to play on there, but he will ultimately decide that it is best to bring that one back. An excellent play out of Rockhill. Mattis stands over this one. 5 white jerseys down in the box. He has Boone Purcert out wide. Into the box we go. Has a man. Rockhill had a chance at it. Keeper big punch. Still into the defensive third here, but here come Rovers once again. Numbers forward. 4. Up near the midfield line. To the back line it stays. Left wing wants to go over top. Instead, we'll try to step around one. Uranga just going to give away the foul there. A little bit out of position. Probably a good choice there to stall the attack.
Yeah, bad timing on the tackle also. Currently, around the league, Atlanta United Academy currently up 2-0 against Atlanta City in the other quarterfinal match. 1 of 3. We're bringing you the other, and the other is Kalanji Pro Profile taking on SSL currently. That one is currently 0-0.
Restart here. A little bit of a delay, but we're back nonetheless. Back to the keeper. Forward here, wants to pick out one of the forwards. No touch here, it'll make a run all the way through the back, and Palucci will just tap this one back to Verona, end to end. Verona under a little bit of pressure here, is going to give this one away. Heavy first touch, though. Allowed for a step from Valenzuela here. Valenzuela back on this one. Chip into the box. Verona off his line. Forward got to it, and they'll rule it clean. Verona back to dive on top of it.
Yeah, good goalkeeping there from Verona to come out and close that down. Got enough on the ball.
Good decision making. Wanted to go down the line. Did Potros, not going to quite get there though. Rockhill will fight back onto this one. He's been quality thus far. Uranga tries to play it forward. Quickly taken away. Now down the right wing once more. Big cross here. They've snuck in behind Ramirez. Verona out off his line here. Has to be extremely careful. Heavy first touch. Kept in. Just outside the 18. Wants to swing it with the right and does. First test touch and then just slammed straight up. Good shielding of Palucci there to keep him from finding a touch. That one would be a long throw in once again. Take another peek.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that. Verona coming off. Yeah, getting a hand to the ball before the player.
Return now. Throw in taken short. Played right back. Into the 18. Played out by Uranga here. Rockhill trying to reach it. Touched by a defender here, but Rockhill able to get around it.
He's
and then he is tossed down, but Witten's broken away. It's Witten one-on-one with the keeper. Chance to equalize it. Saved. What a save there. They let it play on. We might see it brought back for a yellow on Rockhill. At least a player fouling Rockhill here as this one's played forward. It will stay in, but what a save, Chris. I believe we have another look at it.
Yeah, opportunity wasted there for Potros. That's the opportunity that you want to get in this game.
Uranga that plays it back out. It's a great touch right there from Grayson Rockhill, and then he's able to tap it forward as he's going down. Great choice by the referee to allow the play on, but Witten denied.
Yeah, it was a great save.
Touch here, good poke by Valenzuela. Will be a throw in for Potros here. Ramirez forward to take it. Back to Palucci.
Yeah, they'll won those opportunities back. Those are the ones that cannot miss.
Ramirez
they
now
may not get many of those.
Wants to pick one out. It's a Witten little back heel flick. Almost gave it away to Rockhill. Big step here from from Boone Perset. All over the keeper here, and he will just play this one back out. Headed right back where it came from, though. It's only to a blue jersey. Taken away. Rovers allowed to turn again. Mattis with the push from behind will be whistled for the foul. Rovers in no hurry to get this game restarted. Out wide once more. Poked out by Potros, though in for Rovers. just inside the attacking third. Wanted to go behind Ramirez. Not going to quite get there, though. Rovers maintain possession. The 1-2 drop-off cut out well by Mattis. Mattis taken over. That's a bad giveaway there by Valenzuela. Big turn. Rovers just outside the 18. Thinking about shooting and does! Saved by Verona. It's on the outside of the netting there.
Yeah, again, Potros having a hard time. Once they get possession, they're giving it right back away. Not able to keep the possession in the middle. Hard pressure from Rovers. They'll need to be a lot more clinical on those.
Placement there. Tried to beat Verona near post. He does make the save.
Yeah, Valenzuela going right back into the Rovers pressure once he won that ball.
Swung into the box. Headers through, but there's no second touch. So goal kick for Potros here. That was a dangerous first touch.
Currently 78 viewers today at the same time, so good audience here, good mix of Potros and Rovers fans.
Turn allowed. Down line to Witten, though it just won't quite hang on. Over the touchline for a Rovers throw in. The opportunity there, the execution not quite where it needs to be. And for those of you just joining us, we do not have a Rovers lineup for today. We recognize a few familiar faces from their time spent at the club and in the UPSL, but no official lineup for today. It is 1-0 Rovers, goal in the 12th minute.
Yeah, we do see some faces that are not that familiar. Rovers possibly taking advantage of the UPSL rule for they're allowed to add 3 players going into the playoffs to the roster. So some of these players do not look familiar. Not sure if they played throughout the season, but they could be here to reinforce for the playoffs.
Rockhill giving pressure here. Rockhill does get to it. He got a piece of this one. Will cause the turnover in the midfield. Witten trying to get on the other end of it. Uranga is going to try to win this one. We'll play it side to side here. Rovers wanted a foul, not going to get it. Now they'll get it.
Yeah, there was...
Oh, it's an offside.
No, it's an
Excuse
offside.
me.
Yeah, there was no foul there. Uranga got to the ball first. I think they thought he went in a dangerous manner, but
with the high kick there is what they wanted. Not going to get it.
Yeah, no.
Offsides though on the Rovers forward. We have restarted. It is Rovers possession off of the Potros free kick. That one's through. Flag stays down, but the ball is just way too heavy. Restarted out wide to Ramirez. Ooh, tried to meg him. Not going to get it here. Big turnover. Turn in the midfield. Mattis does a good job to hustle back. Pokes it loose. Palucci casually around one. Ramirez back to Verona. Potros trying their best to settle in here.
Yeah, going back to what I said earlier, that right now what Potros needs to do is look for the simple plays like those right here. Trying to do the fancy moves to try to get past their players isn't going to be... It's going to put them into bad situations if it doesn't work out.
Good job by the center back to stay calm there. Cut off touch, a little bit too casual. Didn't hear the man on behind. Now we're forward once again, and it's just a little bit too heavy. A little miscommunication on the Rovers side. I've seen a couple attacks break down here. Once again, it's Mattis. To Valenzuela, back to Palucci. Plenty of time here for Potros. Rovers not too keen to high press. Long game here, just 25 minutes and some change played. Jarvis Mattis looking for the run, not going to find it. Into the back line once more. Uranga now. Thought about switching it. Now he will. Picked out Ramirez, but it's taken away once again. Now Rovers keen as ever to look for this attack. Big turn. Wanted to play him through, and there's just nobody there. One white jersey. And that is all. Mattis now. Wanted Rockhill, and it just never gets there. Once again, read well by this Rovers squad.
Yeah, Rovers doing a good job at picking these things out in the middle of the field.
Overlapping run. Big tackle. That's a fantastic tackle there. Potros has not won possession back yet, though. Still being bounced around. They're trying to work it forward. Mattis going to get whistled for the tackle from behind.
Yeah, cold temperatures are going to make those feel a little bit worse than they may look.
I believe the ref just now talking to the center back about the foul on Rockhill that he let play on, as this one is just outside the right up post. So restarted down the left side. Back to Verona here once more. Wants to pick out Ramirez. Wins the header. Couple good touches.
And we do have an update around the league. Atlanta City has scored against Atlanta United Academy. It is now 2-1. Atlanta United Academy is up. That game started at a 7 p.m. kickoff, so they're in the second half currently. Atlanta City just making it into the playoffs on the final match day and currently taking on number 2 seed Atlanta United Academy.
While Chris was giving you the update, that is a rough no touch there from Alan Hernandez there. Just gave possession away to Rovers with no pressure on him.
Another update. SSL currently up against Kalanji Pro Profile 1-0. That's a surprising one.
That is. That would be an upset should that scoreline hold.
Yeah, especially considering that SSL came as an affiliate of Kalanji Pro Profile. They previously played as Kalanji Pro Profile's reserve team before they broke off and had their own entity, became their own entity, but still has a lot of those players from that reserve squad. And they're currently beating the team that they used to be the reserves of. So, have something to prove there.
Will be a throw in here for Rovers. Just under 30 minutes played. Couple opportunities for Potros to get back in this one. Couple opportunities for Rovers to extend it that just haven't quite come through. Now it's Witten. Now forward. Rockhill gonna need some pace here. Keeper is going to backtrack to his line. And a big boot forward. Rovers clearly does not want to stay in their defensive third as that one's headed forward by Palucci. Tackle not won. Uranga can't win it either, but it's taken away by Valenzuela. Back to Palucci. But Valenzuela just doesn't see the man. That's a couple times he's turned, not knowing that there was a man right behind him.
Yeah, again, just like we mentioned earlier, Rovers putting a lot of pressure in the middle of the field and Potros not doing their job to keep it there. But Witten did well Gonzalez, did well to win it back there.
Pablo Gonzalez wins it back. Now they get it to Witten. Witten wanted to go back to Gonzalez. Witten didn't hear the man behind him. He's just tackled off ball there.
Yeah, again, hard pressure sometimes it's good, but when you are late to the tackle, you're going to make fouls as well.
Say that's a bad foul as well. Player had won the ball. He just couldn't stop himself.
Yeah, it's the consequence of the way that they're trying to play. It's going to happen sometimes. If they're putting the pressure very quickly, sometimes they're going to win the ball back, and sometimes they're going to if they're not winning the ball back, they're going to make a foul.
So it's Uranga that stands over this one. Does have Pablo Gonzalez to his left, Ramirez short to his right. Number of players in the box, and that's where they'll head. Never mind, he's shooting it. It will go down as a shot on goal, saved by the keeper. Not a real threat from that distance, but a good job to put it on frame, make the keeper work.
Maybe a couple yards, maybe like 5 or 10 yards closer could be a little bit more dangerous, but nothing there.
Speaking of dangerous here, this ball down line is in. Palucci trying to backtrack, but he will not be first to it, though he's able to win it. And the danger's cut out as long as he can work this one out. He'll play it off of the forward for a big big free kick, goal kick here.
Yeah, this is Jair Lopez Figueroa and wearing number 17, former Potros player.
He did a good job to get to that one, just couldn't quite best Palucci here. Ramirez, heavy touch off the chest, and it'll allow the Rovers midfielder to take this one away. Trying to get past Palucci down here. This one stays in. Okay. Now it's to Mattis. Mattis out wide has Witten with a ton of space. A lot of green and blue in front of him. Wants to pick out Rockhill. Rockhill left it for Gonzalez there. Might not have been the best decision. Witten can't get back to it, and here comes Rovers.
That was a rare occasion where fielder. Mattis got the ball with a lot of space.
Oh, this is a through ball, and the flag is down, though it's a heavy first touch, headed out to the side, and Alan Hernandez will be able to keep this one in.
Yeah, Palucci did not do a good job at tracking his runner there.
No, that was a free run through the back. No, it's Valenzuela.
Luckily, Hernandez was able to cover for him.
Good pace out of Hernandez. Now back to Uranga. Has Ramirez down on this right side. That's where he's going to go. Ramirez is on. Ramirez, heavy first touch he got behind. Needs to settle that one here. He's doing a good job to stay on this one. He's won it back. Ramirez tried to pick out Witten. It ends up all the way back.
We're back.
I believe we are back. Apologies for that. It's a big opportunity here. Witten has options, has an option out wide. Witten pushed from behind. They'll rule it clean.
Yeah, no foul there.
Little too easy going down for the referee was Witten.
I believe that's Rocamora in number 7. Not 100% sure. We'll see if maybe somebody from the chat can verify if that is Rocamora.
Valenzuela back to Palucci. Forward, Rockhill, no touch allowed. Cut out well by the defensive midfielder there, but he's given it away to Rockhill. Back to Ramirez. Over to Mattis.
Yeah, that's that calmness from Rockhill that we talked about. He didn't rush or try to force the ball forward, just played simple. Here's Potros keeping the ball in possession. Something they haven't done too much of in this half. I think number 18 might be Luke Sexton.
Flag is up here as I believe that was Pablo Gonzalez who was offsides. It was. So flag goes up. Now under 10 left before we see what kind of added time we have here in the first half. Expecting maybe 1-2 minutes. Nothing too over the top thus far. Big turn allowed. Overlapping run down this right side is connected with. Into the box. Header over the bar. Those are the opportunities we're talking about for Rovers to extend this lead, as I'm sure we'll take another look at this one here. Off the restart. It's that cheeky little back heel, then out wide. It's a great ball in. And the header connects, just can't quite put it down. Try to head that one to the ground. You might catch it on a line right into one of the top corners. Instead, tried to go for the top corner and put it over the bar. Good header one there. Now to Witten. Back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, just surrounded by blue jerseys, isn't able to make that one work. Big tackle there from Valenzuela.
Gonzalez limping and goes down. He's off the ball.
Just lost one man in that attack. This one's bounced around as well. Played straight up. Uranga not going to be able to win the header. Once again, Rovers numbers 3v3 on the counter. Tracking back to at least give numbers to Potros here. Was Boone Persert. Unmarked man out wide. They're just going to hit it again. Field goal is good, but it counts for nothing here.
Yeah, in the last few minutes, we've seen Rovers getting into dangerous positions, but not really able to get anything dangerous on target. Potros struggling to get into that final third so far. We've seen them getting in good positions, but then having bad touches, letting them down, going straight into pressure. Rovers doing a good job at putting that pressure on and not allowing Potros to have the space, but they also need to rely on their ability to not get into those situations.
You can hear Verona directing the team here. Ramirez, back to Palucci. Palucci to Uranga. Back heel to Ramirez. Out wide to Witten. Witten has the run from Rockhill. Passes just a little bit heavy. Rockhill can't quite get there, and he will just take a frustration foul there with the shove.
Yeah, it was a little bit off balance.
Played forward. Palucci chest pass to Uranga here. Uranga around one. Has help behind in Ramirez. That's where he goes. Good passing for Potros. Great passing. Witten allowed to turn. Witten to Rockhill. Rockhill trying to make something work. Little slide pass opportunity. Didn't take it on the volley, and it might have blown the chance to get the shot. Mattis will do a good job to at least keep possession here. That's a lazy pass from Madison. It's cut out here. Counterattack now. Rovers trying to work around one. Forward stays on his feet. It's going to be a play on here. Still play on. Still play on. And finally the foul is called.
And the foul called against Potros, surprisingly. It looked like a tangled up of legs as Valenzuela got in front of the player of Rovers. But the referee was right there and decided that Valenzuela was the one who made the foul. And an update, Kalanji Pro Profile has taken the lead in their match. They're currently up 2-1. Just before halftime in that match, currently in the 44th minute.
So this one directly on the 40-yard line. 50 out from goal. Hernandez heads it out. Mattis settles and turns. Picks out Witten in the midfield. Witten depossessed there. Great challenge by Figueroa. Now it's down this right wing once more. Into the box. Pick it out 30. Can't quite find the shot. I believe it runs all the way through off of Rovers. It does, so it'll be a throw-in for Potros here. Palucci, plenty of time and space. Across the box to Hernandez. Now it's Gonzalez. Excuse me, Boone Persert. Wanted Gonzalez and just not going to get it there. No foul called.
Yeah, it was a late challenge from Rovers. Hard to see from here how much contact there was. And it's hard to tell if Boone Persert lost his footing because of the challenge, or it looked pretty clean. It didn't look anything malicious.
4 minutes and some change before we see added time. And scoreboard's not functioning here, so we're at the mercy of our eyes and what we can see from on top of this press booth here at Heinz Ward Field.
And a big update.
Oh, that's a big turnover. Big turnover in the box. One-time shot just curls out to the left. The keeper did get a piece of it, so actually credited as a shot on target that's saved. Gonzalez didn't get much behind that. He just tried to tuck it in the back left corner.
Yeah.
We'll take another look at it here.
Don't think that can be credited as a shot on target.
Well, I think it has to be if the keeper saved it and we're headed to the corner.
We'll take a look
Turnover
at it
forced
again.
by Rockhill. Great job by him, and it's close.
It might have been on target.
It's close. Keeper either way did get a touch to it. The left-footed Mattis will swing this one in. Everyone away from goal. They wanted to go towards the top of the box. It's headed to nobody, and the keeper will keep it in just to burn a little bit more time. And there's the cover-up. Safe hands.
So 2 really good opportunities for Potros in this match. Wasted. First from Witten and that one from Pablo Gonzalez. In order to advance in the playoffs, you got to put those away. It's not going to be enough at this point. See if they can be more clinical.
Good job by Mattis to win that one. Gonzalez had it to Valenzuela. Back to Mattis. Heavy touch taken away, but not out of danger yet. Uranga out wide. Boone Pursuit. Big swing across, but it's too close to the keeper. Quickly restarted out to Justin White. White down line here. Palucci, plenty of time for this one. He'll just play it back to Verona here. Easy switch up to Boone Pursuit.
Yeah, Rovers starting to drop off a little bit, not putting as much pressure in the middle in these last 10 minutes or so.
And it's allowed Potros to get a little bit deeper here. That's 2-1. It is supposed to be to Pablo Gonzalez, just not going to be anywhere near him. Rockhill will force the keeper to pick it up. 2 minutes left in our 45 before added time. Still have not seen a signal.
Yeah, we'll try to see if we can see how much time is added and try to get it on the screen as well.
Palucci played it forward. Back to the captain. Back to the keeper. Rockhill, nothing to lose here. Will high press. Has some help as well. Whitten's down this right wing. White does a good job to keep that one in, just barely. Played towards the Potros back line, headed back where it came from. Forward once again. Forward once again.
Yeah,
ball is almost
there,
through. A lot of space. A little concerning, but not enough left in the tank. Potros now numbers forward 3, ready to make a run here. Witten going to make the run down the right wing. Ball just never gets played.
Yeah, being patient, not trying to force it until the opportunity is there, but good movement from Potros, allowing Valenzuela to have time. Those movements are important. Gives the midfield time.
Rockhill tried to poke that one through. Can't quite do it. It's to Hernandez on the back line, and Rovers just wants to coast to halftime here.
Big update around the league as Atlanta City has tied the match with Atlanta United Academy. It is currently 2-2 in that match, being played at the Atlanta United training facility in Marietta.
That one's a little shocking there.
So at the current moment, that match would go into extra time. Not sure how much time is remaining, but we'll try to get updates as that goes on.
Gonzalez just looks like he's out of steam here in this half. Will frustration kick that one into the fence here, and haven't seen a signal just yet. Maybe no added. There has to be some kind of added time. Foul on Rovers. I don't think I've ever seen a scenario, Chris, where they have not added any time. So that was the 45. 1 minute. 1 minute held up by the center. That is up on the screen for you in red. Potros pretty much going to have either one chance here or Rovers going to have one counter. That's about it. Big slide tackle there.
Good win back.
Oh,
foul called. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I think they got Uranga maybe with the forearm, but I don't know about that one. We'll take another peek at it here. No, I don't know about that one. Played out wide either way.
Yeah, only a few seconds remaining.
This will be it for Rovers here. No counterattack should be allowed from Potros with just
right now
7
just make
seconds.
sure to finish this play. Don't allow an opportunity.
Well, this is a big 1-2 here, cleared back out, and that should be the final whistle, especially with this one going back to the keeper, and there it is. So, first 45 completed here. Rovers leads 1-0. When we come back, we'll see if Potros can level us here in the second 45.
Yeah, before we go, we'll take a look at the stats of this half. You can see Rovers really getting most of the opportunities. Potros having 2 very, very good opportunities through Aaron Witten and Pablo Gonzalez, both opportunities wasted. But besides that, it's been a good midfield battle, and we'll see if Potros FC and Rovers FC, their halftime talks, are going to make a difference in this game. And we'll be back to bring you that second half in about 15 minutes.
Back here for the second half of action. Rovers leads us 1-0, but Chris, around the league, a very intense moment that we're watching play out.
Yeah, Atlanta United Academy and Atlanta City. Penalty kick for Atlanta City. They're about to take it right now. And it's into the back of the net. So in extra time, Atlanta City getting the upset so far and taking the lead over Atlanta United Academy.
That was an incredible penalty as well. A laser into the top left corner there. And yeah, Chris, I mean, they hold a 1-goal lead in extra time over the number 2 seed in this UPSL playoffs. That's a huge upset. And if Potros is able to find their form here, it also changes their destiny.
Yeah, not only a big comeback from Atlanta United having the 2-0 lead going into the second half, but you're right, it does affect Potros, because if Potros manages to come back into this game, it will change who they will play in the semifinal. With Atlanta City being lowest seed, they would be the ones facing Dalton United at this point, which meaning if Potros is able to come back, they would face the winner between Kalanji Pro Profile and SSL, which is currently also going on. That match is 2-1 in favor of Kalanji Pro Profile at the moment.
We are just set to get back underway. We were the latest kickoff of the 3 quarterfinals here today. An 8 o'clock kick here, a little bit behind as well. So we're just coming out of halftime, despite it being 9:15. 45 left. Potros has to find a one here, Chris, and then of course they can force extra time, and if we can't find a winner in extra time, we will go to penalties.
Right, and I can see already from the huddle that there was one substitute made. We'll try to see who was the one replaced as the players get ready.
You can see Rockhill's still up top. Witten is still likely going to hold that center attacking mid position. Mattis is slid up as well. Maybe Witten to the second forward position.
Yeah, it looks like Witten's going up to the second striker. Mattis will go up to that number 10 position, and Jake Sayer coming in for Pablo Gonzalez, slipping into that midfield position. So we'll get that substitution made. We'll see if we notice any changes for Rovers as well. Let us, if anyone from Rovers is in the chat and can help us connect some player numbers with names, please do drop a comment with any players. We do know a couple of them, Jair Lopez Figueroa.
Figueroa wearing 17, Justin White in 11, a couple other names as well, but we're underway. Potros is in white. They're moving right to left now. And the blue and black is a Rovers FC. They'll be moving left to right here on your screen. 45 cold minutes in front of us, 39 degrees here just south of Atlanta. Just south of the airport, a couple miles from here. So it's an early Potros throw in here. They have to find at least one. Both squads are well aware of that. Rovers would love to just hang on to a 1-0 lead or capitalize on a couple of the opportunities, Chris. They had 4 shots on target, only 1 goal though.
Yeah, and most of those shots on target weren't too dangerous other than the goal. Verona had a couple of big saves as well. Potros, really the main thing for them was those 2 opportunities from Witten and Gonzalez that really were clear opportunities to get back into the game, and they were not able to take them.
Rockhill has looked quality up top, generated a couple chances. Really both of them. He was the player that got Witten through the back line. Of course, Pablo Gonzalez as well had his look. Down the right wing we go.
Yeah, one of the key things for Potros at the beginning of the second half is to don't concede a second goal.
It does make its way through the 18 there harmlessly, though it's a good ball. Into the 18 once more. Palucci trying to fight him off, and he will. It is touched out by Rovers. It'll be a throw-in for Potros here.
So second half of extra time about to start for Atlanta United Academy and Atlanta City. One of those, you could say, classical rivalries, the United versus City. We've seen multiple of those around the world. Can add another one here for Atlanta.
And again, Atlanta City snuck into these playoffs. They beat Potros last week in order just to make it, and now are looking to upset one of the 2 favorites to win it all here. Big turnover. Rovers opportunity. Tackle from behind. They'll rule it clean.
Mattis did well to get back and cover.
It's a good tackle from Mattis. Danger is not out of the question, though. Now back to the midfield line to the captain. Forward here. Palucci and Uranga get tangled up. This one sneaks all the way through, and Hernandez is going to have to just play this one out there. A little miscommunication on who was taking that header, and neither of them found contact. Excuse me, it does hit off the head of one of them, but either way, still not what you're looking for. The back line is Boone Persert, Hernandez, Palucci, and Ramirez. Uranga in that defensive midfielder position. Just outside the 18. Dumps back across. Good little tackle there to depossess Rovers, and now opportunity for Sayer to try to escape. Good pass back, though. That's a big giveaway there, and Witten just not able to get involved here yet.
Yeah, Potros is going to have to weather this storm. As I mentioned earlier, key thing for these next few minutes is to do not concede a second goal, and then when the opportunity comes, hit on that counterattack and try to get back into this game. It's not going to happen like that.
Passes behind to Witten. It's taken away. Rovers now already to the other side of the pitch. Good pace behind their passes here. Good play there from Valenzuela just to knock that one out and buy his team a chance to reset here. Back central. Looking out wide. It'll go out wide. Justin White plays it immediately back across. Great first touch. Still no real danger down the right wing. Right-footed ball into the box. Verona diving punch. Not out of danger just yet. Second hit. Field goal's good. Never had a threat. It lands outside beyond the track. That one was stung.
Yeah, we saw a similar one in the first half for Verona on that cross. Getting his fist to it to get it to safety.
Long ball towards Rockhill. Does not find a touch, though. It's played back to Witten. Witten wants to pick out Rockhill between two blue jerseys. Just can't quite get there. Will be a throw-in here for Potros as Rockhill's over to grab this one. Good ball from Witten. Doesn't quite reach its mark, but it still forces the defense into an awkward position. Quickly thrown back into Ramirez. Uranga with space. Out wide. Wanted to pick out Witten. It was a good ball from Sayer. A little mistimed on the run, but a good opportunity nonetheless. Second half of action is underway between Atlanta City and Atlanta United.
Yeah, that one's still currently at 3-2 for Atlanta City. Impressive comeback from them so far. Could knock out one of the favorites early on. Atlanta United Academy still not able to get their silverware in the UPSL, although they're always competing at the top. Still not winning anything in the UPSL in their time here. They thought this was going to be their season. All they needed was a win against Kalanji Pro Profile in their final match of the season. But Kalanji brought their experienced players and managed a 2-2 draw, giving Dalton the opportunity in the last game for them to beat Legends FC and win the title for the second season in a row. Dalton United will await the lowest advancing seed. Currently would be Atlanta City if they managed to hold on to their win.
Ooh, Rockhill challenge from behind. They'll let it play on here as it's Sayer on ball. Now wide to Hernandez here. Mattis made himself available, but it's still out wide. Now downline to Witten, just no touch there. Red wall by the center back. Slammed upfield. Sayer trying to win the header. Nobody finds it except for Uranga. Now back to Sayer. Sayer, great turn. Great turn in one motion. Back to Uranga. Threatening opportunity. Little chip. Trying to get it through to Rockhill, but the keeper out off his line will scoop that one up.
Yeah, Potros getting into positions but not making anything out of it.
Errant header here from Palucci is given the forward a chance. Ramirez.
Yeah, got to poke to the ball.
Yeah, got to poke to the ball, and it will be a goal kick. Well played by Ramirez there. They're motioning for a shoulder there. Definitely not from Ramirez.
So the broadcast of the Atlanta United game doesn't have a timer on it, so we're not sure how much time remaining on that one, but we'll continue to keep everyone updated on those scores around the league.
No, it's Uranga. Back to Hernandez. Over to Palucci. Sayer makes himself available. Now it's to Uranga, drops it right back to Sayer. Long ball here, trying to pick out Witten. It just skips so hard. Unfortunate. It was a well-played ball, but that first skip bounced at least 4 yards.
Yeah, 7 minutes gone, and just a lot of the same so far in the second half. That final pass, not able to find the correct weight on it. Gone to the goalkeeper of Rovers a few times.
I believe they got a foul here on Potros. They did.
Yeah, free kick.
Free kick for Rovers here. They are taking their time getting this restarted.
Yeah, it was Rock Hill. Went a little bit late.
Rock Hill forces this one forward. Uranga's header over to Sayer. Sayer, great touch. Mattis, threatening opportunity. Mattis out to Witten, but it's Justin White to cut it off.
Yeah, good cover there from White.
Forward. It is a great cover. That was probably the best opportunity we've seen all half.
Yeah, White is probably one of the more experienced and seasoned players for Rovers. He's also a coach. Last time out, he did not play in the match between Rovers and Potros. Their head coach was out that week, and he took over as a coach for that match.
Getting it done on the bench and on the pitch here. Forward to Sayer once more. He has been actively involved since being subbed back on.
Yeah,
Few other players from that first match that ended in a 2-2 draw that are missing in this match, but they do have some new players that I believe I don't recognize them from previous games in the season, so it might be newly registered players, could be just players who came in and out throughout the season. Uranga tries to just poke it forward instead of letting it go past him. Does end up in a giveaway, though. That's a great ball there from Hernandez. Time and space for Ramirez. Out to Sayer. Directing traffic. Wanted to play Witten. Not going to get there. Now it's Rockhill forcing some pressure on the keeper, and he just has to slam it upfield again. Mattis tries to bring it down. Can't quite do it as it's Figueroa there. They want a handball. Does Potros. Not going to get it.
Yeah, Jair Lopez Figueroa. Potros fans for a long time will recognize that name and recognize that player. Powerhouse in the midfield. Oh, he's all over the pitch and doesn't get tired.
How wide down the wing. Opportunity, left foot shot, bending right at Verona. Didn't even have to move his feet. He'll restart it out the other side. It's out to Sayer. Back to Uranga. Back to Sayer. That's a rough foul, and might see the first card.
No, there's not going to be any cards there.
Player will get a stern talking to. Very late from behind on that challenge.
Yeah, Uranga grabbing his neck. But, nothing really. Just a late challenge, no card there.
Bellucci, plenty of time. Sayer as well. Witten chips it forward. Still an opportunity here. Taken away. Players through. It's Witten. Witten. Opportunity to equalize. Witten right-footed right at the keeper, and the garbage bounce mopped up.
Another opportunity wasted there from Potros. Third shot on target.
All three of them have been breakaways with the keeper. Bellucci with the push is going to get the whistle. No, it's a play on.
Foul.
Wow. I think everybody, including Potros, thought that was going to be a foul here. This one starts to get a little chippy. Big tackle there. Slide. Pass goes to no one. Down line. Oh, it does sneak in behind here. Valenzuela going to use pace to recover. Does a good job to get back in front, but shook once again. Big help over the top there from Hernandez. Plays it forward to Rockhill. Rockhill, big leave. Miscommunication with Witten. He left it for Witten, and it would have worked. It's Rockhill trying to take this one away. Rockhill able to at least force the center back the wrong direction, and now it's a giveaway. Valenzuela wants to play him through, tried to, and it's played right back out. Promising for Potros here.
Atlanta City has got another goal in the match. They are up 4-2, so that looks like that's going to be it.
That is good night, Atlanta United.
As that game gets ready to kick off once again, Atlanta United's going to need something special to find 2 late goals in extra time if they want to keep their championship hopes alive.
Second half of extra time as well, which again affects the winner of this matchup here. Long throw-in, as there's just no white jerseys in. 5 blue, no white. Big pull, and it's off well to the left. It looked promising, but never had an opportunity to get back in that one.
Didn't get a chance to see the shot taker. Did you see who it was?
We will take yet another look at it here. This is what had frustrated Sayer here. Long throw-in, and there's just all the white jerseys backed up, looking to play the second here.
I believe that was Hernandez.
It was Hernandez. Big pull from him. Opportunity was there. Can't quite capitalize on it. Needed something special.
Might have been his first shot of the season.
What a time it would have been to go 1 for 1. Palucci.
105 matches for Alan Hernandez. 0 goals scored in those 105 matches.
Primarily on the back line as Boone Purcert wanted Witten, did not find him. Ooh, late tackle there will be brought back, and now that might see a card. Did go in, a little studs up here. The talking to from Ramirez will not yield a card.
You gotta believe, you gotta feel that it's on the edge. Probably the next foul will probably be a card.
It's 2 aggressive challenges, one from each team, I would agree.
Yeah, 0 yellow cards in this match so far, but we can only imagine. And as the time continues and the score continues the same, things may start, some players might start to get some frustration and start making desperate challenges and possibly getting some cards.
This one into the 18, headed right back out. Second ball, Mattis is on it, big flick ahead. This one's to Rockhill. Rockhill, cheeky little ball forward here, trying to get on the end of it is Witten, but the center back just a little bit too strong. We'll usher him off that one, play it back to the keeper, and now it's all the way back forward as Hernandez to Uranga. Back to Hernandez, has Boone Purcert. That is a giveaway in a bad spot here, though. Boone Purcert's trying to make up for it, can't quite do it. Towards the 18, trying to get back. Player goes down. Forward again, unmarked in the 18. Shot on goal is blocked away. It's Hernandez to block it.
There. Yeah, great work there from Hernandez to make up for his mistake. Although now Rovers have a corner kick.
It's Figueroa to take it. Figueroa, right-footed, into the 18, only finds a white jersey.
Yeah, that was Mattis who headed away.
Second ball opportunity here. Good cover from Rockhill, didn't allow that second ball to ever get in, and it's over the touchline for a throw-in for Potros here. Back to Verona. Haven't had to call his name much, if at all, in the second half, which bodes well.
Still only 1 change in the game so far.
Gonna be rough to ask a sub to come on in this weather.
We have seen a player for Potros up for almost the entire half. I believe that's Darnell Tinker. I don't know if he'll be the one going in unless there's a defensive substitute needed.
Big boot there from Verona as he was under a little bit of pressure. Over to White. Back central here, great challenge, great challenge. And a big win from Valenzuela. To Uranga, back to Valenzuela. Looking for some help here, has Witten down line, needs to turn back here. Clean tackle there. Valenzuela throws this one down line. Witten does get a piece of it. It's to Mattis. Out to Rockhill. He's snuck in behind here. Can't get around the defender wrapping back, and it's played forward out of play. It's now Potros. Taking their time here, it's Boone Pursuit. He can't go too much forward, or the ref will bring it back. Throw into Witten. Chip forward to Mattis. Back out to Witten. This is a good opportunity. Left-footed cross. Has Rockhill wide open. Rockhill volley is off of the mark. Again, would have required something special, and it's a miss hit there with the left foot. Shot is off target, and it will be a goal kick now for Rovers. 63 minutes played in this contest. One's off Uranga. Now it's Mattis. Wanted to go through, not going to get there. Opportunity now is cut out by Boone Pursuit. Left it for Uranga. Does a good job to just settle down here. Doesn't have to do anything special. To Mattis.
Good awareness from Mattis to be able to turn, but not able to pick out the pass the way he wanted it.
This one just played forward by Rovers, just trying to buy some kind of breathing room, though it ends up being a really good ball here. First touch is solid. That one's not a great pass, and Palucci now working his way forward here. Over to Mattis, on to Palucci, and he's just so far out of position, that's going to be a tackle just to give himself a chance to reset.
Yeah, one of those things. He had the momentum running forward, and once the player got in his way, he wasn't going to stop.
No.
Just going to keep on going.
That's a big train on the tracks, too. Not the man you want to see who's made the decision that he's giving away the foul. Does allow him to get back in his spot, though. This is a good deep possess here by Sayer. Over to Rockhill. Rockhill works it to Sayer. Witten offsides. That's a good hold. He's still off. He left it. That's a great choice. Is Valenzuela able to at least attempt to get on that ball? Heads up play
good awareness
from
Mateus.
Witten. Big fight. That center back is strong. Keeps him off of it. Hernandez. Back to Verona. Little chip over to Ramirez. A little fancy touch here. Put himself in a bad spot, but he's able to recover. Sayer now just slams this one forward, and it's going to be Rovers to slow this one down. Keeper's all the way off his line.
Yeah, taking his time to pick this one up. Kill a couple of seconds off the clock there. As we see the bench of Potros now getting up, getting ready to start warming themselves up. Might see some changes soon. Might see a Dante Andre appearance.
Big ball forward. Great step from Uranga. Big win here.
Sayer.
Oh, it's a great pass from Rockhill. He actually keeps himself. It's a self pass here. Spins around to one, works around to second. He's surrounded by blue jerseys, but is able to pick out a white one. Now it's Valenzuela. Has options out wide. To Boone Pursuit, but he is quickly surrounded by blue jerseys. It will be a throw-in there for Rovers. I believe that's correct.
I will say I do think this referee has done a very excellent job in this game so far.
Yeah, I have had no complaints so far. Generally, when you're not talking about decisions very often, it means the center is doing a very good job.
Yeah, there's been some tough calls, some controversial ones, and I think that he's gotten most of them right. There may have been some that could go either way, but he's managed the game well.
Oh, that's a big step from Hernandez, and he knew it as soon as he stepped. Nothing malicious, but it is in a dangerous spot here.
Yeah, for sure. So the game has ended now. Atlanta City confirming the second spot in the semifinals. Atlanta United Academy being eliminated in the quarterfinals. What an upset there.
So I believe that will be Dalton FC versus Atlanta City.
Yes, so Dalton United will face Atlanta City. The winner of this match will face the winner of Kalanji and SSL.
Now this is dangerous. Back to present day action here. 25 out. Verona, good save. Didn't really challenge him. Was a little bit far out. Ambitious attempt. Potros respected it. 4-man wall. Got the hit he wanted, just not quite the power. Verona read it all the way.
Yeah, he did well to hold on to it as well. Not allow any rebounds.
Yeah, a little skip there at the end. He did a good job to hold that one. Mattis. Yeah, I was going to say, might have gotten away with a couple hands on the back there, but ref was going to give it a chance to play on.
We do see a sub getting ready now for Potros. It will be Andre.
Dante Andre to come on. Potros looking for that goal. He can provide it. We'll see who he's on for.
It's possible we might see Boone Presser, the one coming off, and Rock Hill might drop back, or we might see a change of shape.
Ooh, that's a great move on the outside. Into the 18. Over to help as Uranga does a great job to fight this one off. It's still in a bad spot, and it will go out for a goal kick there. Great effort. Now the sub to come on. I believe I heard him yell win. Yep, and it will be exactly what you expected. They tell Rockhill he will head to left back. It is Boone Persert to exit and Dante Andre to come on in his place.
So this should change the dynamic of the game a little bit. Boone Presser is more of a defensive left back. So Rockhill now going into that position will allow a little bit more attacking from the left side. And Andre, we've seen his impact off the bench in the recent matches as well.
We've seen that left back goal scoring as early as the preseason. Rockhill from the left back spot scored against Life all the way back in the preseason, which feels like an eternity ago. See if he has that in him tonight. There's a tussle
Good
down
battle
this
there.
line, and I believe, yeah, it's both players going at one another there. Palucci not going to lose that one.
Yeah, good strength from Palucci to hold off the battle there.
Andre wanted to go to Witten in his first opportunity. Not a great ball.
Yeah, not a good way to start off the bench. We'll see if he can make up for it in another play. Here comes Potros once again. Too soft there.
Andre not able to find a touch to it either here. White jersey surrounding the player here, but he is able to find an outlet. Forward once more, just not a great ball. And over to grab that one will be Hernandez.
Around the league, Kalanji Pro Profile just had a penalty kick against SSL, and it was missed. So they still keep their 2-1 lead, but they had an opportunity to go up by 3.
This one's forward again, and they just can't quite pick him out. It's a good run once again from Rovers player we don't have a name on. It's 21. And now we're getting a sub here for Rovers. So 12 is on. Excuse me, the sub will not happen. It is Potros ball. So no substitution.
No, the sub is happening.
Yeah. Just taking his time, of course. This will all come back in added time here. So 12 is on. We await to see the number. I believe it's 21. So the player who's really been causing problems and nobody's been able to pick him out. He is the player that has come off.
I believe the player who came on is Samuel Johnson. I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe that is him.
He is a big forward. That is my first impression of him. He is a very large forward. See how that plays out. It's Rockhill now. This is a brilliant ball. Rockhill, one bounce over to Andre, surrounded by blue jerseys. Might try to fight for an opportunity on goal. Instead, it is just tapped out by Rovers for a corner. What a ball from Rockhill.
Yeah, you know, that one looked almost identical to the pass that he made against Rovers when Aaron Witten got a goal in the match during the regular season. From the exact same spot of the field and landed in the exact same spot. Just Andre was not able to get to the ball before the pressure came on and forced him out wide.
So Mattis left-footed. Everyone's positioned back post. Run from front post is Rockhill. That's where they went, but it's immediately headed right back out. Didn't get over the front side defender there. This one, though, is given away. Mattis tracking back will find himself in possession. It's out wide to Witten here. Witten had it blocked, and it will be a corner here. I think Witten thinks he had picked out a goal scorer, and I believe that's Bellucci. That is the man you want to pick out. Again, a very big...
Yeah, he was up for the last corner and stayed up.
We've seen Palucci score off these opportunities. Again, he's probably the biggest bodied player for this Potros squad. Uranga, I believe, is the tallest. They are both in this box. It's headed towards the back post. It's Rockhill, left-footed back in. It's blocked off the chest. Potros wants a handball. I do believe it was the chest. We'll get another look at it as that's a aggressive tackle from the new Newly subbed on forward here. Ref does have it, but he chooses to play on, and it's a good choice because it's Witten again. It's Witten back towards the box.
Sayer, yeah.
Jake Sayer there, as it doesn't quite work out. He was trying to pick out Witten on that back post. That's where the confusion came from. Player goes down too easy. No call. Sayer. Wanted it to Mattis. Not quite going to work. Slam forward once again. Ball still being bounced around here. Player is still down. We'll see if Potros chooses to tap it out.
Yeah, we could see from the replay that the...
Oh, it's Andre. It's Andre. We'll take another look at it in a second as the cross is blocked, and now we might have a chance to talk about that last ball that Potros wanted a handball on.
Yeah, we were able to look at it during that play. We'll see if we get an opportunity to look at it on its own, but it did seem clear on the replay that it came off of the player's face/chest area. Don't think it was a handball.
So the left-footed Mattis bending away from the keeper once more. Went front post again, and it doesn't work out. But it's a trash ball to Sayer. Left-footed shot. Field goal's good, but it counts for nothing once again. Squandered opportunity. Yet again, did not make the keeper work, and now just above 16 minutes remaining. Seven shots on target for Rovers to just the 3 of Potros. 13 total shots for Rovers, 9 for Potros. Throw in here. Just inside the midfield line. Quickly taken to Uranga. Back to Ramirez. Wanted Uranga again, not quite going to get it. Big body off the ball. Will be a throw in for Rovers here. Uranga still down. He's going to try to work his way back up here, maybe. Ref will stop to check on him. He is back to his feet. He is fine.
Yeah, it looks like after the play, the body came in from Rovers, pushing him into another Rovers player.
Oh, Ramirez is all kinds of wrapped around player here, and that is going to draw the first yellow. That is not the type of play I was expecting to see our first yellow card on, but it is assessed there to Sebastian Ramirez. 75th minute is where we see the yellow. One-man wall. No real threat of a shot here, but there is a threat of this ball being served well into the 18. Here we go. Went near post. Everybody loves to go near post, and it hasn't worked for either squad yet. This one's played back out to Ramirez. Great turn. Numbers for Potros here. Around to Witten. Numbers down the line as well. They'll go out wide.
Andre's going to chase it.
Keeper will reach it, and he is punting that one halfway up the bleachers. It makes it all the way up the bleachers there. And it gets stuck. So somebody will be on charge of that one as Rock Hill boots a new ball across from the other side. Dropped into Mattis. Back to Sayer. Little 1-2. Player gets tied up with Sayer, but they'll rule it clean. Throw in for Rovers. I think that was the Potros coach telling them to just play. Worry less about the refs, just play. Time not in their favor at this moment. 77th minute here in Clayton County.
Somebody's got to step up at this point.
Both players get tangled up. No whistle. Granga. Back to Palucci. Over to Hernandez. Good job by Hernandez. He's in a bad spot here. He's in a very bad spot. Rock Hill, big speed. He's going to have to give away the foul. He doesn't have a choice. Did not have a choice on that one. It should be a yellow. And it is. Rover's argument is that he is the last man there. I think Hernandez is still technically the last man.
Yeah, we'll see on the replay what the situation was.
Hernandez did not release early enough here, and yeah, you can make the case that Rock Hill is the last man there.
Yeah, I think the argument there is that the touch went into the box, and Verona was there for it. So if the foul was not made, there was no way that the player was going to get to it before Verona was out.
I would agree. Verona was aggressively off his line. When the foul is given away, he's already almost at the edge of the 18.
When assessing a dog, so you always look for the 4 Ds: distance to goal, distance to the ball, direction of the ball, and the number of defenders. So in that case, the distance to the ball from the player was too far.
Oh, this distance on the pass was great. The header is there from the newly subbed on forward, but Verona's able to gather it up. Verona big boot as well towards Andre. Andre slung down there. Now this should be a yellow. It's the same thing they gave a yellow for to Ramirez.
Yeah, surprising.
Restart here. Taken away. Rockhill cannot step on this one. He has that yellow now. He's got to be a little bit more careful. Hernandez has him covered over the top. Headed forward. Verona wants them to get to the seconds. They do not. Now it's Rockhill's pace once again against Figueroa. Figueroa first to it. Figueroa into the 18. Shot is saved! Verona's kept hope alive here yet again. He's done it all season.
Let's take a look at that real quick.
A worthy look yet again. Ball's played back central. Header is forward here. Figueroa wins the race down the sideline. Into the box, unmarked, one-on-one, and Verona, I believe, gets a knee to it.
Yeah, he did good to quickly get across the goal and put his body in the way. Keeping Potros' hopes alive, as you said, but they'll need something in the front. They'll need some similar type of urgency in the front.
And if you haven't been with us for all 80 minutes, Potros has had 3 one-on-one opportunities with the keeper, 2 of them on breakaways, and yet they are scoreless here from Jonesboro, Georgia. Long ball forward.
Looking for Witten.
Trying to pick out Witten. It's headed out, and now opportunity for Potros to get forward here. Desperation begins to set in. Kalanji still lead SSL 2-1 in the other quarterfinals matchup. Atlanta City pulled off the upset against Atlanta United. To Uranga. Heavy first touch, does not win the challenge. Instead, it's White to come away with it. Trying to get back to this one. Thought about giving away the foul, chooses not to. Forward's touch is heavy. Valenzuela, though, did not want a piece of that challenge. He will not find it. Out wide, overlapping run as well. Rockhill's got to be careful. There it is. This one will be served into the 18. No, he'll actually bring it back. Thought he might serve it first time. Now it's left-footed service. Over the top. Settled down. Opportunity to shoot is quickly cut out by Palucci. No, it's still there. Still in the box. Rovers. Back to the top. Just inside the 18. One-on-one with Rockhill. Back out to find some help. Rovers ever patient for the opportunity that they want. Chip is back in. Still in the 18. Poked back out. Rovers just fighting for possession here. Left-footed service. Header again, and it's off target once more.
Yeah, Rovers getting close to that second goal. You believe at this point in the match. Hey, camera.
Temperature continuing to drop here just south of Atlanta. Keeper is out off his line here, forced to play it forward. It's to Sayer. Sayer's going to pull it because the keeper's out, but he will not be able to put it on or with enough power.
Yeah, apologies for that at home. With these cold temperatures and freezing hands, need to get warmed. Camera was not able to keep up. But as I was saying, Davis, a goal at this point in the match for Rovers you would believe would pretty much seal the deal for them.
It would.
So it's still important that Potros defends well, but they're running out of time to get opportunities of their own.
Andre, great first touch. Can he make some magic happen? White challenges from behind. Andre back on ball. Andre finally knocked off. Mattis is there to help him. Sayer as well trying to keep his distance. Andre pokes it through. Andre opportunity. Center back able to get back. Keeper just dives for this one. Does not find it. And the center back will do a good job to play it back out. Ramirez does not win the touch, but it's out to Palucci. Now Ruranga. Back to Ramirez. Potros has got to get forward here. Sayer.
Rockhill coming in.
Yeah. Has Rockhill on the opposite side. Mattis back to Sayer. Played straight up. Sayer opportunity. Sayer full volley, and it was there, but not quite what it needed to be. The bicycle volley would have been something brilliant. Single-digit minutes left. Shouldn't be more than 1 minute of added time. As of right now, Palucci's ball is heavy. Sayer, good pace to at least keep it within the touchline. Sayer now wants Witten. Ooh, Witten gets tangled up with the back there. Neither find a touch. Now it's a foot race once more. Good job to keep it in from Valenzuela. Valenzuela right-footed cross. Nobody's in the 18, though, and it's a little bit of panic out of Rovers. Corner opportunity. They're going to tell Valenzuela just to take it quickly. Players jogging over. They might play it short here to Rockhill. Nope, instead they will let Ramirez jog all the way over here. Quality of opportunity, even the forward coming back to defend here.
Kalonji Pro Profile still with the 2-1 lead into added time in that match.
Into the box. Played over there by the forward. Mattis. Back to Palucci. Palucci can't quite make that one work. Now this is a dangerous spot here. Hernandez is last back. Good hustle from Palucci to at least make himself present in the play. Now it's out wide. Rockhill steps. Rockhill forces the ball through. Hernandez does a good job to poke it out. Just a little bit too strong, and you know Rovers will take their time with this throw in here. Turn from Mattis. Potros back in possession. Out wide to Witten. Back to Mattis. Still Mattis. Out to Witten now. Forward to Andre, but it's not a good ball here, and the back will be forced to just play it out. Potros' bench doing their best to serve as ball boys here. Keep the action flowing. Rockhill's jogging forward.
Good work there from Andre to not give up on the play and force the throw in. Now it's going to throw it to him. Here's Mattis.
Mattis. Time. Mattis. Trying to swing it with his left. He actually went for a top corner shot there. It will not work out, and that one is we've gone a long way out. We apologize for the background noise. We are on top of the press booth here at Heinz Ward Field. Outdoors in the cold, just like the players. Long ball forward. Hernandez does a good job to cut it out. Orunga is trying to hustle back. He will not find the touch, though. Under 5 left here. We're going to assume 1 minute of added time, if that. This action's been pretty fluent. Shot opportunity. Made its way all the way through, but Verona will grab that one up.
Well, here's really a difference in this match you can see from the stats. Rovers with 9 shots on target, Potros' only 3. Although they have 12 shots in the match, only 3 of them on target.
Substitution coming here for Rovers. It'll be number 5 checking in.
Most likely a defensive player.
It's up top. It is 30 coming out.
Yeah,
maybe a change in formation.
Probably
here.
A defensive player going on for number 30. We'll see where number 5 goes onto the field.
Yes.
Yeah. Just as we expected, he's going deep into the position. Probably a third center back.
Yeah, I'd assume a 5-man back line, remove one of the forwards.
Yeah, and a second substitute for Rovers gets ready, probably to kill some more time off the clock. Of course, this will add to the time that's going to be added in about 4 minutes for every substitute.
I'll just dump this one down into Potros territory here. 87th minute. Potros desperately hunting this goal. It's to Rockhill.
He'll repeat that pass.
Great flick on by Witten. Andre cannot win this ball, and that's going to have to be a foul given away there. It is a good foul, but you know Rovers will milk that time. Here comes the sub again.
So with these subs, we'll probably see a couple extra minutes, maybe 2 or 3. Haven't been a lot of stoppages in the second half. And I believe that's Rocamora who's the one being replaced.
32 on, 7 off. So play to resume here.
So it looks like a change in the midfield. Getting some fresh legs, probably trying to make sure that they don't they can close down those spaces as they've done well throughout the match.
Bad touch there from Rovers. Throw in for Potros here. Forward is Uranga. Forward is Uranga. That is clean. Player went down hard, but it was clean. Out wide.
That was a very dangerous tackle, though.
One touch in the box, played right back out. Andre has to give some pressure. It's a great deke there from White as he'll let it go out for a throw in here. We'll take his time getting to that one. 89th minute. Here in Jonesboro. Likely 2 to 3, I'd assume probably 2 to 3 minutes. We'll see what the ref holds up here in just a minute. Forward to Palucci, overlapping run, does not quite work out. It will be a throw-in here for Rovers, as again, they will take their time getting to this one.
And we can confirm now that 3 out of 4 semifinalists are confirmed. Kalonji Pro Profile holding on to the 2-1 win against their affiliate club SSL. So the final semifinalists will be determined here in the next few minutes. Rovers holding on to the lead, but Potros running out of time to get something out of it.
Oh, this is dangerous. Slipped through, did Figueroa. Big tackle there. It's clean once again. And now this is a last-ditch effort for Potros here. Hernandez's touch was extremely heavy, but he does a good job to win it. Needs to find a release, and he is fouled here to slow down that attack, and that's only going to add to the added time here as the player tries to buy time for his team to get back here. Again, the matchups as they sit right now, Dalton will take on Atlanta City. Kalonji await the winner of this game. They're probably headed to the locker room to tune in. It's into the box to Witten. Back to Andre. Andre to Witten. Witten, cross. Picked out Mattis. Doesn't quite get there. Ranga has a chance. It's back to Sayer. Sayer kept it down, but it's blocked away. Rockhill now. Instead, it's Witten. All the way back to Verona here. And the clock will stop.
Happening off the ball.
Yeah, it's back.
Yeah, it looks like a player for Rovers is down, and that's why the play was stopped, so he can get some attention. We are now into added time.
We've not seen a signal.
We'll see how much time is added, and we'll imagine that that time will be from the time that the game restarts. We'll see if we can get a signal from the referee of how much time is going to be added. You usually have good eyes on these ones.
Yeah, it's going to be a drop ball, which will be his first order of business, but... Oh, it's going to be a drop ball all the way back for Verona, I believe near the 45. Again, we should see a signal from him as soon as this occurs. No, it's actually going to be a drop ball for Uranga right here. He should just tap it over to Rockhill. He does, and let's see if we get a signal here.
Nothing yet.
Nothing.
We have 50 seconds into the added time.
Cross into the box. Had Mattis picked out. It's popped up in the box. Everybody's got to try to win this. So Uranga, you won the header, but nobody's ready for it here. You know, Rovers will take their time with this goal kick. We have no clue how much added time. We can assume 2 minutes at least.
I did see a signal from the fourth official, but I wasn't able to catch it in time. I heard Cameron yell out 2, Cameron Verona. Not sure. Well, we'll go with 2 for now.
Again, it was from the time of the restart, so we can assume that we probably have a minute and a half.
All right, we'll probably get up to 3 on the clock.
I would agree. This is a bad giveaway. Oh, this is a bad
Chance
giveaway.
for Rovers
Chance,
to end the
opportunity.
game.
Rovers can't do it. Verona stands tall once more. That was their chance to put it away and guarantee an advance to the semifinals. Instead, they'll have to wait.
Hey!
Oh, and that is a...
Yeah, we saw that one there. It's definitely going to be a red card.
Yeah.
It's got to be a red card. It was off the ball.
Oh,
A yellow card.
Yellow.
That is very surprising decision.
We don't have time to argue it here.
That was completely off the ball. In my opinion, violent conduct just went directly to kick the player. In defense, Uranga did come late into the tackle, but...
Yeah, we'll see. I think we have it on the replay.
You'll see on the replay. As Uranga comes in late.
Yeah, he is a little late, but the kick,
yeah,
the kick is
into him.
Violent conduct.
But
probably should have been a yellow to Uranga and a red to the player to retaliate, but either way, it's just a yellow. Ranga cannot win that challenge. He also gave away the foul. Play on here. This is offside.
Yep.
But they might pull it all the way back.
So one last opportunity perhaps for Potros. But a yellow card will be shown to Oranga before they can restart for that challenge that he had earlier.
So this should be the last-ditch opportunity. It's a long ball forward. It does not find a white jersey. Instead, it's only blue. Forward, they're just going to head to the corner as Figueroa actually cuts back mid here. They might try to ice this game. Opportunity just outside the 18. Big shot blocked away. Maybe one more chance for Potros here. We're, again, unsure of how much added time there truly is. Downline for Witten, out of bounds. Needs a ball, need a ball. You can hear someone say 30 seconds. They're almost out of time here. It's to the 4-minute mark. Final opportunity. Big swing in. Does not find a Potros jersey. Rovers takes possession. And that will be the final whistle here. Rovers books their ticket to the semifinals as Potros season comes to a close.
So very good game. Went all the way down to the wire. Potros really wishing they're going to get those opportunities back. That's really the difference here. Those opportunities, couple in the first half, couple in the second half, but that's the difference. Rovers had their one chance early on in the game, had it. Potros had chances to come back in. Rovers had chances to go ahead even further, but it ends 1-0, and Rovers will move on, and Potros' season will come to an end. But in a season coming back after taking a season off, Coach Ignacio Macis came in with a highly inexperienced squad and got all the way up to the playoffs. So Potros still waiting to get their first playoff win in the history of the club in the UPSL. So they'll be back next season to try again. Final stats of the match. You see really the biggest difference, shots on target. Only 3 shots on target for Potros. That was the difference in the match.
And 10 for Rovers there. So from all of us here in Jonesboro, Georgia, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your support of Potros this season, and we look forward to seeing you again in the future.